Welcome to SS1 Music, Term 3. This lesson focuses on WAEC Music Theory Practice, applying the theoretical knowledge gained across the year to the specific demands of WAEC music examination questions. Working through examination-style questions consolidates understanding and builds examination confidence. The WAEC Music Written Examination assesses candidates across several areas of theory knowledge. The examination tests music notation, reading and writing notes on the treble and bass clef stave, identifying clef positions, naming notes on ledger lines. It tests scales and key signatures, writing out major scales, identifying key signatures, applying the correct sharps and flats. It tests intervals, identifying the distance between two notes in terms of number and quality. An interval is named by two factors: the number, which is how many letter names are included. C to G includes C, D, E, F, G, 5 letter names, making it a fifth, and the quality, which describes whether it is major, minor, perfect, augmented, or diminished. The WAEC examination also tests rhythm and time signatures. A time signature at the beginning of a piece of music has two numbers. The upper number gives the number of beats per bar, and the lower number gives the type of note that receives one beat. 4/4 time has 4 beats per bar with the quarter note receiving 1 beat. 6/8 time has 6 beats per bar with the 8th note receiving 1 beat. Students must be able to complete bars in given time signatures, identify time signatures from rhythmic patterns, and rewrite rhythms in different note values. Let us practice intervals, one of the most tested topics in WAEC music theory. To name an interval, first count the letter names from the lower note to the upper note, including both notes in the count. C to E, C is 1, D is 2, E is 3, this is a third. C to G, C1, D2, E3, F4, G5, this is a fifth. Second, determine the quality. For simple diatonic intervals within a major key, a second can be major, whole step, or minor, semitone. A third can be major, 4 semitones, or minor, 3 semitones. A fourth can be perfect, 5 semitones, or augmented, 6 semitones. A fifth can be perfect, 7 semitones, or diminished, 6 semitones. A sixth can be major, 9 semitones, or minor, 8 semitones. A seventh can be major, 11 semitones, or minor, 10 semitones. An octave is a perfect interval of 12 semitones. For WAEC examination purposes, the intervals most commonly tested in the context of major scale knowledge are the major and minor seconds, major and minor thirds, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major and minor sixth, major and minor sevenths, and perfect octave. To determine if an interval is major or minor, if the upper note belongs to the major scale built on the lower note, the interval is major, or perfect for fourths, fifths, and octaves. If the upper note is 1 semitone lower than the major scale version, the interval is minor. Time signatures and rhythm are practical examination skills. Let us review the most important time signatures. 2/4 or common march time, 2 quarter note beats per bar. 3/4 or waltz time, 3 quarter note beats per bar. 4/4 or common time, also written as AC symbol 4 quarter note beats per bar. 6/8, 6/8 note beats per bar, typically felt in two groups of 3, giving a compound duple feel. A bar of 4/4 can be filled with 4 quarter notes, 2 half notes, 1 whole note, 8/8 notes, various combinations adding up to 4 quarter note values. A WAEC question might give you an incomplete bar and ask you to add notes or rest to complete it. Remember, a rest represents silence but still occupies rhythmic time. The whole rest, a filled rectangle hanging below the fourth line, lasts for 1 whole bar in any time signature. The half rest, a filled rectangle sitting on the third line, lasts for 2 beats in 4/4 time. The quarter rest, a squiggle, lasts for 1 beat. The 8th rest, a 7-like symbol with a flag, lasts for half a beat. For WAEC, be very familiar with the appearance and value of each rest symbol. Cadences are tested in WAEC music and are a key part of 4-bar harmonization questions. A cadence is a harmonic formula, typically a two-chord progression, that creates a sense of conclusion or pause at the end of a musical phrase. The four main cadences are the perfect cadence, moving from chord V or dominant to chord I, tonic. V to I in C major, G major chord to C major chord. This creates a strong sense of finality, the strongest ending. The imperfect cadence ends on chord V rather than resolving to I. The music finishes on the dominant, creating a sense of incompletion, a question without an answer. Common imperfect progressions include I to V or 2 to V. The plagal cadence moves from chord 4 or subdominant to chord I, tonic. 4 to I in C major, F major chord to C major chord. The plagal cadence has a hymnal, contemplative character. It is the harmonic basis of the Amen cadence heard at the end of hymns in Christian worship. The interrupted cadence moves from chord V to any chord other than I, typically 6. Instead of the expected resolution to tonic, the music moves unexpectedly to a different chord, creating surprise. Also called a deceptive cadence. Today we practice key WAEC music theory topics. The written examination test notation, scales and key signatures, intervals, rhythm and time signatures, and harmony including cadences. Intervals are named by number, counting letter names, and quality, comparing to the major scale of the lower note. The four cadences: perfect VI, strong ending, imperfect ending on V, incomplete, plagal for I, Amen, interrupted V6, surprise. For your examination practice exercise, complete the following: write out the D major scale in treble clef, adding the correct key signature first. Name these intervals above: C, E, major third, G, or perfect fifth, A, or major sixth, B, major seventh. Identify the cadence type: GC in C major, perfect, CG in C major, imperfect, FC in C major, plagal.